I'm the type of gal who loves a good shopping spree, but you know what I love just as much as shopping is saving money on shopping. Here's a few tips to help you save a little bit of dough on your next shopping trip. First one is pretty obvious, but something that I'm also a huge advocate of, and that's thrifting. I understand that not everyone likes the idea of secondhand clothing. I know that thrift stores can be quite dingy and gross and dirty, but there's also lots of items at those stores that are either new with tags, new without tags, or something that somebody wore once or twice or a few times and then decided that they didn't want anymore. Also, buying clothes secondhand is much more sustainable and good for the environment, which I'm all for. Also, if you think about it, department stores and regular clothing stores are a lot more clean and presentable, but chances are the shirt that you took home was tried on by 20 other women before you. So if that makes you feel better about thrifting. And of course, you can find secondhand clothing at not only thrift stores like Goodwill or Salvation Army, but also Plato's Closet, flea markets, yard sales, and also estate sales. Estate sales are basically when somebody passes away or somebody is selling a house and they have a lot of stuff that they need to get rid of. They'll have a huge sale, which not only usually includes clothes, but also furniture and decorations and knickknacks. And the cool thing is, if somebody just passed away, you might even get to check out a really cool collection of vintage clothing. Of course, there's a lot of ways to buy clothing online as well, which includes ThredUp, Poshmark, Depop, and also Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, eBay. But of course, the struggles of online shopping is that A, you can't try it on and see how it fits and see if you like the style, and B, you have to pay for shipping, which can be quite expensive. My second tip, which I'm pretty proud of, is that if you're a smaller woman, you can often get away with buying boys' sizes in shoes. For example, a pair of Converse or Vans in a men's or women's size is going to be more expensive than a boy's size. The last time I bought Vans, I bought a boy size and I managed to save a good amount of money. Of course, this works for clothing as well. If you're a women's extra small, you can often get away with girl sizes, which go up to size 14 or 16, which is basically equivalent to a women's extra small, but can often be cheaper. My third tip is to buy off-season. This usually requires planning ahead of time, but if you know you need a new swimsuit for the summer, buy it in winter. If you need a new coat for the colder months, buy it during summer. What I did before my senior year, I knew I was going to prom. The summer before my senior year, I started prom dress shopping, and I found that there were a ton of clearances and a lot of really great deals because stores were clearing out their old stock and then making room for the next season of prom dresses. So I did buy my prom dress almost a year in advance, but I also paid less than $100. Because the site was offering free shipping and returns, I chose a few dresses to try on and then I just kept the one that I liked the most. So yeah, highly recommend buying your prom dress the summer before you start school. My fourth tip is to go to clothing swaps. Now, I have never personally been to one of those, but I know that my university hosts them through the thrift club. Basically, you bring some of your own clothes to swap with somebody else. And this is a great way to be social, meet some new people, meet some fellow thrifters. And I also know there's an online basis for this. There's a few websites with platforms designed for swapping clothes, and there's also Facebook groups where you can do this. A lot of groups where people sell their clothes, they'll say, I'm open to selling these clothes or trading them. So if you have something that they want, then you might be able to save some money. My last tip is a couple of apps that are really great for saving money. The first is Ritukin, which used to be Ebates, if you remember what that is. If you shop online a lot, you definitely need to do this. Basically, it's a service that gives you cash back depending on where you shop online. You install it as a browser extension, and every time you go on a website that they offer cash back on, it'll usually be like 5%, maybe less, maybe more. The browser will let you know that cash back is offered on that particular store, and then you can activate it through the browser extension and then get that money back when you check out. And that's it, really. There's no catch. You can only really gain money out of using this service. Even though it's only a few percentage points here and there, it can really add up, especially if you're Black Friday shopping or you need to buy furniture for your new apartment. Trust me, it really adds up. And the other app that I really like is called Honey. Honey is also a browser extension. It tells you the price history of items, which I think is really cool because you can look back and see how it's gone up and down and see if you're getting the best deal. It also tries coupon codes for you at checkout. So if there's a coupon code you've missed, it'll go through all of them and try all of them on the off chance that they might work. That's another tip, is to always use coupon codes. Wherever you're shopping, just look up the name of the store and then coupon codes and just try as many as you can, because you never know, one might work. I think I read a story once where someone was at checkout and they typed in please to the coupon code box and they gave them like 10% off, which I think is so funny. If you own a store and that's an actual coupon code, you're cool. And that's all I have. If you're a fellow shopper and you've tried some of these tips, let me know in the comments box below. Or if you have some of your own shopping tips, I would love to know because I'm always looking for ways to save money. And I plan on doing more videos about shopping and also thrifting, which I've done a lot of, so watch out for those. My name is Grace, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.